What's crack-a-lackin' T-Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with this week's KE Guide. Please, please, please support this series, you guys. Tell your family and friends, your co-workers about it. We got to get these views up. I want to continue to do these, but if the views don't get up, there's really no reason for me to continue, but I really enjoy doing it, you guys. So please help promote the KE Guide. Now, let's get into all of the fabulous, wonderful, whimsical television movies and documentaries that will be debuting this week. Kicking things off today, Monday, May 29th, we have a movie debuting on HBO at 8 p.m. Central Time called Reality, and it is based off a true life story. A former American intelligence specialist is giving the longest sentence for the unauthorized release of government information to the media about Russian interference in the 2016 United States election via an email operation. This movie stars Sydney Sweeney, who we know from Euphoria. Her character's name is Reality. That is the girl's name in real life. And this is once again a true story. So if you're into things like that, check it out tonight on HBO or on Max, which was formerly known as HBO Max. Reality, a movie. Starting this Tuesday, May 30th, over on Netflix, they will be airing a new competition series called Siren, Survive the Island. 24 female police officers, firefighters, bodyguards, soldiers, athletes, and stunt women team up by profession to compete for survival on a remote island. This sounds really cool. This is a Korean competition reality TV show, but it does sound interesting. So I might be tuning into this one because I like stuff like this. So y'all let me know if y'all be watching Siren, Survive the Island this Tuesday on Netflix. Also this Tuesday on Prime Video, we have a movie called The Ride, and it is streaming exclusively on Amazon Prime. And the movie is actually based on a true story, the inspiring story of a BMX champion who overcame an abusive childhood through the love and life lessons of his interracial foster family. This movie stars Luda. You know, we really don't get to see Luda outside of the Fast and the Furious franchise, and I wish that he would venture out more. This sounds like a feel-good movie, with some trauma, and I'm really excited to watch this, so I'll be tuning in. Season 18 of America's Got Talent, aka AGT, will also be premiering this Tuesday on NBC. The television judges are Heidi Klum, Sofia Vergara, Howie Mandel, and Simon Cowell. If you have never watched AGT, it's one of my favorite competition shows. It's basically where people from America or who fly into America get the opportunity to show their talent and win $1 million and a Las Vegas residency. So yes, I will be tuning in to AGT. I love it. One of my favorite TLC shows is returning for season 4, and it is Doubling Down with the Ricos. The Doubling Down with the Ricos show is a reality show that follows the day-to-day adventures of an energetic and loving young family with 14 children, comprising of quintuplets, triplets, and 2 sets of twins. I love this family. They are a beautiful African-American family. And yes, it is a lot of kids, but it's a lot of love and joy and just happiness and fun in this family. I am obsessed with Doubling Down with the Ricos, and I cannot wait for this upcoming season. I can't wait to see how big the kids have gotten, what's going on in their lives. Love this show. It will be airing also this Tuesday on TLC. And lastly, this Tuesday over on the Vice Network, Season 4 of Dark Side of the Ring will be airing. Dark Side of the Ring explores the darkest stories from the golden age of professional wrestling and trying to find the truth at the intersection of fantasy and reality. This show is narrated by Mick Foley, and this is one of my favorite documentary style shows about wrestling. It is dark. Really dark. And sometimes it can be a little scary. Okay. I'm not going to even lie, because these are people with real life issues and traumas and things that have happened, honey. Let me tell y'all something. I watched the Dark Side of the Ring episode featuring Chris Benoit and the Chris Benoit story a few years back, baby, I was scared for like a week after that, because Chris Benoit, honey, and the things that he did, if you have not heard about Chris Benoit and how he left this world and took his family with him, child, that had me scared for a minute, okay? But it was so fascinating and just, oh my God. So if you're a big wrestling fan like myself, Dark Side of the Ring season 4 will be airing this Tuesday on the Vice Network. This Wednesday, May 31st on Hulu, they will be airing season 1 of their new show, Drag Me to Dinner. 2 teams of successful drag queens go head to head to throw the most drag-tastical dinner parties of all time and be crowned championed by 3 judges. One of the judges is Neil Patrick Harris. Bianca Del Rio is on the show as well. This seems like it's going to be fun, a good time. We'll get a chance to see some of our favorite drag superstars. So I'm excited about this. Check out Drag Me to Dinner this Wednesday on Hulu. Season 6 of Tyler Perry's hit show Sisters will be airing on BET. Written, directed, and executive produced by Tyler Perry, Sisters follows a group of single Black women as they navigate the ups and downs of modern life, which includes careers, friendships, romances, and even social media. The comedy drama series features Andy Barnes, an ambitious divorce lawyer, Danny King, a funny and fearless airport employee, Karen Mott, a street smart hair salon owner, and Sabrina Hollins, a smart and stylish bank teller. The TV show takes viewers on a roller coaster ride of emotions and moments that epitomize squad goals. I don't watch Tyler Perry shows. I know a lot of people do and they enjoy them. The only one that I have watched recently that I found remotely entertaining was the spinoff with one of the girls from this show and her boyfriend or whatever that they air on BET Plus. I thought that was pretty cool. It was pretty dope. And of course, I watch All the King's Men. I think that's one of the best written things that he has ever done. And the writing and stuff has gotten better, I will say that. But for anybody that is a fan of this show, season 6 will be airing this Wednesday on BET. Thursday, June 1st, season 3 of iCarly will be premiering on Paramount Plus. In the highly anticipated new season, adulting continues to be complicated for Carly and her friends. Carly and Freddie struggle to redefine their friendship. Spencer seeks a return to his roots, and Harper's reunion with an old rival leads to an unexpected outcome. Never really been a fan of iCarly. I was an adult by the time this show came out. I don't even know if my son watched it when he was younger, but you know, people like it. They got a reboot on Paramount Plus, so you get to see the adult version of Carly. So if you're a fan of iCarly, the season 3 premiere will be airing on Paramount Plus this Thursday, June 1st. This Friday, June 2nd, Paramount Plus will be airing a new reality series titled Love Always. One pansexual bachelorette is given the chance of a lifetime to find her perfect match in the all-new dating series Love Always, produced by Awesomeness Unscripted and Digital Studio. The first 3 episodes of the Gen Z reality show will drop on Paramount Plus Friday, June 2nd. Followed by a weekly release of the season's remaining 7 episodes on Paramount Plus and Awesomeness YouTube channel. Over 10 episodes, Bachelorette Lexi Paloma is freed from typical dating show gender norms as she sets out to find true love. But what's love without a little friendly competition? As she narrows down her pool of contestants of all genders, some start falling for one another, causing a spiral of drama, betrayal, passion, and jealousy. Throughout the process, Lexi is assisted by 2 professional relationship gurus, Spicy Mari and Anthony Recanella, who also serve as mentors to their teams of potential suitors. Not only are the daters competing for a chance at love, but the relationship gurus are also going toe to toe to see whose protege gets chosen. Okay, this is a different spin on a reality dating show. We haven't really seen anything revolving a pansexual person, so this could be interesting if that's something that you're interested in. This show will be airing, like I said, this Friday on Paramount Plus. Child, Paramount Plus is coming with that fire. Also on Paramount Plus this Friday, season 2 of Queen of the Universe will be airing, which is a global singing competition featuring the most talented drag queens from around the world. Each episode features a musical performance by the contestants live in front of the pop diva panel in hopes of being crowned Queen of the Universe. I tried watching season 1. I really couldn't get into it for real, but I said I was going to try to watch season 2 because Vanessa Williams is one of the judges, and I live for me some Vanessa Williams, honey. So I'm going to be tuning in to season 2 of Queens of the Universe on Paramount Plus this Friday, June 2nd, which is my mom's birthday. Hulu this Friday will be airing a new reality show called Searching for Soul, which follows rock star celebrity chef Elisa Reynolds as she discovers what soul food looks like around the world. I love that idea, because Black people call our food soul food, you know what I'm saying, because it was cooked from the soul. But every culture has what they would consider soul food. So I think that is so dope. It's actually very refreshing, and it's dope to see this Black woman heading up this show. So I most definitely will be watching this Friday, June 2nd on Hulu. Season 4 of Manifest will be airing on Netflix. Season 1 through 3 originally aired on NBC. I'm guessing that the show must have got canceled and Netflix picked it up. So season 4 will be airing once again this Friday on Netflix. And the show details when Montego Air Flight 828 landed safely after a turbulent but routine flight. The crew and passengers were relieved, but in the span of those few hours, the world had aged 5 years. And after mourning their loss, their friends, families, and colleagues had given up hope and moved on. Now faced with the impossible, they're all given a second chance. But as their new realities become clear, a deeper mystery unfolds, and some of the returned passengers soon realize they may be meant for something greater than they ever thought possible. I've never watched this show. I think I might have heard of it a few times, but it was never really something that I personally want to tune into. It kind of sounds like the snap that happened in the Avengers movies. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section if y'all watch this show. Is it good? Is it something that I should be tuned into? Season 4 of Manifest will be airing this Friday on Netflix. Check it out. Peacock original movie Shooting Stars will air this Friday, June 2nd, and it is based on the book by LeBron James and the Pulitzer Prize winning author of Friday Night Lights, Buzz Bissinger. Shooting Stars is the inspiring origin story of a basketball superhero, revealing how LeBron James and his childhood friends become the #1 high school team in the country, launching James' breathtaking career as a 4-time NBA champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and the NBA's all-time leading scorer. The movie stars Caleb McLaughlin, who you know from the New Edition movies, as well as Stranger Things. We also have Wood Harris starring in the movie as well. I'm looking forward to seeing this. I really like LeBron. I love everything that he's done with his career. I don't really know much about his origin story, so this will be nice to see how he came about being who he is today. The movie is directed by legendary director Chris Robinson. So yeah, I will be tuning in to Shooting Stars this Friday on Peacock. The multi-generational rom-com series With Love is set to return for a second season Friday, June 2nd on Prime Video, and Amazon has revealed a selection of first look images to get fans excited. Created and executive produced by Gloria Killett, With Love centers around siblings Lily and Jorge Diaz as they navigate big life changes and rely on their equally big family to get them through. The 5-episode first season premiered on December 17th, 2021, and currently has a 100% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Season 2 picks up after Lily's whirlwind romance with Santiago as she decides to focus all her energy on a personal journey of self-love by growing her makeup styling business and looking into home ownership. But when both Santiago and Nick profess their feelings for her, Lily wrestles with what is best for her future. Meanwhile, Jorge begins to question whether he and Henry are truly compatible, and when he meets Henry's proud Texan parents, he can't decide whether the relationship is a fairy tale or a nightmare. Now, I've seen the trailer for this for season 1, and what got me interested in it was the fine black dude that plays on here, okay? But I never sat down and watched it. So if any of you guys have watched With Love on Prime Video, let me know if it's worth watching. Is it something that I should get into or not? But regardless, season 2 airs this Friday on Prime Video. The 4-part Prime Video series, Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets, premieres June 2nd. Is structured like a double helix. On one side is an excavation of the shiny, happy, and God-loving image that the prolifically breeding Duggar family put out into pop culture via its TLC specials and eventual series, the most recent iteration of which was called 19 Kids and Counting. The series was famously halted in 2015 upon reports that the family's eldest son, Josh Duggar, had sexually assaulted 5 girls, some of them his sisters, including Shiny Happy People subject Jill Dillard, prior to the family's TV deal. The follow-up TLC series, Counting On, which focused on some of the grown-up Duggar siblings as they procreated, was also canceled after another bombshell, Josh's 2021 arrest for the possession of child sex abuse material. He was convicted and sentenced to more than 12 years in jail the following year. The other side of the docuseries concerns the Institute of Basic Life Principles, the Christian umbrella organization that the Duggars were a part of and often subliminally evangelized via their TLC shows. They homeschooled their children via the IBLP's curriculum, which was created by then IBLP leader Bill Gothard. Like Josh, Gothard faced sex abuse allegations in 2014. More than 30 women accused Gothard of harassment and sexual abuse, and in response, he stepped down from IBLP leadership. Gothard was then sued in 2016 by a number of alleged victims, though they withdrew their case in 2018, in part because the statute of limitations for the allegations had been exceeded. Baby, now, I used to be a huge Duggar fan, tuned in every week for 19 Kids and Counting, as well as Counting On. I lived for Jessa. I lived for me some Ginger Honey. Love Ginger because she got out honey and is a normal person now. But baby, yes, I cannot wait to see what Jill has to say, what their cousin has to say about this family and all the secrets and things that they have been harboring over the years. I am looking forward to this. Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets airs this Friday on Amazon Prime Video. Little Richard, the King and Queen of Rock and Roll, airs this Friday as well on PBS. Experience the meteoric rise and enduring legacy of Little Richard. American Masters, Little Richard, King and Queen of Rock and Roll explores the music icon's influence and advocacy for the rights of Black artists and features interviews with Keith Richards, Ringo Starr, Big Freedia, and more. A fearless pioneer of rock and roll who broke the color barrier in the 1950s, with hits like Tutti Frutti and Long Tail Sally. Little Richard defined a genre and inspired generations by defying societal expectations, charting the meteoric rise of the artist who counted the Beatles and the Rolling Stones as his opening acts. American Masters, Little Richard, King and Queen of Rock and Roll, provides an intimate exploration of the renowned, electrifying, and multifaceted individual. American Masters, Little Richard, King and Queen of Rock and Roll premieres Friday, June 2nd at 9 p.m. on PBS. I'll be watching for sure, because the fact that they named this the King and Queen of Rock and Roll says everything. They're also airing this in support and honor of the LGBTQIA plus Pride Month and African American Music Appreciation Month, baby. So they gonna be going in on his, past. There has long been said and rumors that, Little Richard was either bisexual or gay. Either way, he was fabulous, and I'll be tuning in for sure. Saturday, June 2nd on Lifetime, they will be airing the documentary TLC Forever, the revolutionary top-selling American female group of all time who broke boundaries, influenced an entire generation, and survived against all odds. T-Boz and Chili tell their story for the first time in this featured documentary. Now, I watched Chili's interview on the Tamron Hall show, and she says that, they could only cram up so much in the movie that they did years back on VH1. So they're going to go even more in depth with this documentary, giving more of the behind the scenes tea on their group and their personal lives. I will be glued to the television this Saturday watching TLC Forever on Lifetime. And lastly, this Sunday on HBO, they will be debuting a new series by The Weeknd titled The Idol, which is a very controversial show. And the synopsis for the show says, after having a nervous breakdown that caused the cancellation of her last tour, an aspiring pop star begins a complicated relationship with a self-help guru and the head of a contemporary cult. Sam Levinstein, who is the creator of Euphoria, created this show along with The Weeknd. This show stars The Weeknd, Lily Rose Depp, who is Johnny Depp's daughter, Jennie Kim from the group Blackpink, and more. The show premiered last week at the Cannes Film Festival, and it was mixed reviews on the show because, like I said, it's very controversial. It's a very sexual show, very X-rated, drugs, alcohol, all of that stuff. I'm going to check it out. I've never been a fan of The Weeknd's. I maybe in life have liked one of his songs, but I want to see what this is all about. See what it's giving. Is it going to be something like Euphoria where it is jaw-dropping, but it's still very compelling? I don't know, but we'll find out this Sunday on HBO. The Idol premieres. That is it this week, you guys, for the KE Guide. Let me know what you'll be tuning into, what you won't be watching. Let me know about those shows that I asked you about, if they're worth watching. Let's talk about it down below. Once again, please share, you guys. Share on your social media, your Twitter, all of that good stuff so we can get these views up. I love you, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.